Hey guys, welcome back. It's Shiftmaster on the World of Keralis Server, and I am doing the third part of my Let's Build a Victorian House. In this video, I am going to focus on working on the roof. In my houses, I usually do either two types of roof, either a stone roof or a wood roof, mainly because either stone or wood tends to work best. I've actually tried using a brick roof, and it didn't look bad, but wasn't, I don't know, I didn't really like it that much. I use either one of those because they have the steps. Those are the kind of steps that I can use, and I like using the, oh, hold on. I like using the kind of blocks with steps on it, so that when I go into getting into more detail with my roof, I can get the most detail out of it possible, and steps definitely help with that. So, like I said, I'm going to work on the roof for this house. So usually what I start off with is just making a stone or wood outline, similar to like the foundation line of the house, but just along the right above the second floor of where will be the second floor of the house. So go ahead and do that. Here we go. Alright, so right here, I'm going to do a roof feature. So just going to kind of arch it up here. There. And then get rid of these. So you can kind of start seeing the direction this roof is going in. And then the next part, see, I have kind of some stairs. Well, not really kind of, but I do have some stairs coming in here. So first thing I'm going to do is try and figure out how to get a window in here. So maybe I want to do something like that. Yeah, and then why do I have red wool? I don't even know where that came from. Alright, so maybe, yeah, I think that'll work for now. Actually, so we get a bigger kind of margin, I guess you can call it. So next, oh, always when you're doing a roof, make sure it's one block off of the actual like wall of the house. Gives the house in general some depth. You'll see what I'm talking about in a bit. That's why I'm putting it one block off like that. So like, for instance, let's go ahead and get some stairs out. Let's see, just to give you guys an example of what this will look like. Then use that for the top part. Here we go. Wait. Okay, so, and then later I would, well, let's just do that now, just so you can see the process and how important it is to do this. There, so, as you can see, let me, actually, I think I'm going to do something like this. And then 20k subs, party at my house. Hey, I think Keralis is on, that's cool. There we go. So it'll probably look something like that. Of course, that looks better than, oops, not even have these. That looks a bit better than that. You know, this looks kind of plain. The other way looked a little bit better. So we're gonna go ahead and go with the other way to give it a lot more depth than it would have originally. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and make this window a little bit bigger. So let's go ahead. There we go. So in the end, this would look already when Keralis is finished. So also, Keralis, congratulations on the 20,000 subs, man. That is like incredible. That's something I probably couldn't even dream of. It is unbelievable. 20,000 subscribers. So that is awesome. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do now, actually, before I even get farther on with this roof, let me go ahead and get the floor. Don't you hate when like you're trying to place blocks and you're too far away, technically? Like, I hate when I start placing blocks and like I get too far away and they disappear. I can't actually make it. It's weird. When I try to make it do it, it won't. But when I'm trying to actually work, it will always do it. It's just the way the world works, I guess. Anyway, let's go ahead and here we go. And let's go ahead and oops. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and put this in too, and then I can just world edit the rest in. There we go. Trusty wooden axe. For anyone who uses world edit knows how important the wooden axe is. I know before the axe it was a shovel, I do believe, and switched to axe. Same thing with World Guard. It went from a wooden sword to string. I don't really know. 5 to what? Oh, I think I see 5:2. There we go. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with that shift that went on. World Guard went from using a wooden sword to check the regions to using a string. And then World Edit went from using a wooden shovel to a wooden axe. I don't know. But, oh well. All works out the same, I guess. Let me see. Then I want to add a accent here, so there we go. Cool. I think we'll see how that works out later. Alright, so we have all that, and then I remember earlier saying when I did this whole cutout here that this could become a roof feature, and this is actually what I was talking about. I could actually make another one of these here. I actually have to look up the actual name for these because I can't just keep calling them roof features. I have to see what they actually are. For the time being, it's just a roof feature. Anyway, so what is next? So I have those 3 things, and then I want to have oh, of course, for the turret tower, what I'm going to do is continue the house trim up 3 more blocks. Actually, I think I'm going to do one. I think I'm going to just do 3. Yeah. Yeah, just do 3. Actually, no. I'm going to do 4. 4 high. There you go. Here we are. Okay. Now let's go ahead and fill in the walls there. The accent and the window trim so that it matches all around. There we go. Sometimes, actually commonly found in some Victorian houses, they actually do like a sort of a kind of color scheme switch in the upper floors sometimes. Seen in my house in Riverside, I actually did a color switch up with floors. Only on the front though. Sometimes it's just done in front, sometimes done all around. It really depends on the designer of the house and maybe the era, and maybe even the budget associated with that house. But sometimes they do, maybe a blue might be down here and a red might be up here, like maybe a yellow and a green. And that'd be a weird color combination, but somehow in Victorian style it works. Sometimes, not all the time. It sometimes takes a bit of trial and error, but ooh, I did not want that. Let's actually go ahead and get rid of that, because I'll just get me some later. And then now that we have these all situated and ready to go, now it's just a factor of connecting them. So, I mean, everyone knows how a roof works. You just have these planes connected around. Might not be all roofs, but go ahead with that. And then, so this is actually probably one of the harder parts of making these houses, is the like really complex roof lines that are sometimes associated with them. Some parts of them can be really simple, like this side over here, and then parts like over here will get really weird and complex. And I guess that's just the way. I mean, I've seen some like crazy in real life Victorian roof lines that are just like, what were they thinking? And I've actually done some really, stopping the server. Oh, it must be a reset. So I guess I'll just wait until server comes back up. This is one downfall, I guess, to playing on a multiplayer server is the mandatory resets or server restarts that just have to happen to keep the server running at a good I guess good performance. Here's another server I play on, FRZ, which is pretty nice. It's just starting up, and they're just starting to build up their stuff. So let's go ahead and join back World of Keralis. There we go. Oop, glitching through the blocks here. Opping Keralis 1 because apparently he wasn't opped on his own server. Make myself visible, and then so I don't have a bunch of chat spam. Leave global. Wait, join staff, and then leave global. So yeah, there we go. All right. So what I was doing is continuing with the roof line. Like I was saying, this is probably one of the harder parts. It took me a while to get used to, but I mean, just think of when you get these major elements, like, you know, this right here, the tower piece, and then this piece. It's all just a matter of connecting them back together. So once you get that down, it really just comes second nature. After that, it just becomes part of the building process. So just go ahead and keep on going with that. Also, another thing for everyone else watching, I would actually like some, what the hell is that word that I want to say? Were you suggesting things to me for improvement? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you see anything that could be improved with the channel, let me know, because I would really like to improve the channel to, one of the best, let's builds, tutorials, that you can find. I really would like to educate people more about my style and how to build it, because it's at first it looks really hard, but it's really not. I mean, it took me a while to figure it out, but I mean, I didn't have tutorials and things to look at. I didn't even have Victorian houses made in Minecraft to look at. I had to base everything I did off of just my own professional judgment and real life pictures. So that's pretty much it. So see, that's what I was talking about. What is that? What is that? What? Why does that happen? I don't get it. Like, whoever the developers are now, Jeb, or whoever, please fix that, because that's just, like, weird. Really weird. Actually, I'm going to try something new. Usually in the towers, they have something really skinny to come up. So, I think I'm going to try, that's probably too tall, but, yeah, there we go. I'm going to have something like that, and then here too, I'm going to just to give it a little bit more character. There we go. Another thing, at all the corners in the roof where your roof like turns and meets another part of the roof, put a block there so that when you actually put in the stairs like this, they don't have like some sort of weird thing here where maybe you do that or that. I don't know, but to put that just to avoid that confusion there. So this is actually one of my favorite parts of building my Victorian houses, because once I get the roof on, I can really start to play with what happens with um, these roof features. Need to figure out the actual name of them, because they're not dormers. Dormers are actually like pieces of the roof that pop out of other part. Well, like I guess this would be kind of considered a dormer. This not so much. I'm not really sure what this would technically be called, so I have to look that up and see. But let's see. I need that. So yeah. So what I do then is start to take off this, I guess, pre-layer of roof, and then replace it with what would be the actual wall here, like that. Then something like that. I don't know why Deshaun is trying to TP to me, because I am doing a video right now. I wish there was a way to maybe turn off temporarily my private chat. Yeah, so see how that actually starts to come together. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up part 3. What? That was weird. Go ahead and wrap up part 3 right here. I know you guys don't want to watch me and put in all the stairs, but I mean, you get the idea. Put stairs where there is, and then go back under and take out the pre-layer of roof that would be under the stair. So I'll just do this last tower piece so you guys can see how this turns out, and then I will call it a day with part 3. There we go. Oops, didn't do that side. Alright, I actually just noticed that I joined Global even after I left it, so that's kind of strange. Alright, so this is pretty much how this house is going to be turning out. I'm actually starting to like it, so please do stay tuned, and part 4 will be out very, very soon. In part 4 I'll be pretty much finishing the exterior of the Victorian house and doing all the little details on the exterior, and then be continuing with the interior and furnishing. So please do stay tuned, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Tell your friends. I do appreciate the support I am getting, so please do continue it, and see you later. Bye.